Oh, yes, Brian, it is a hobby. It's a passion that people drive hours for. Antiques, and there are plenty of antique shops here in Gastonia, but at one place in particular, they get thousands of visitors each month. So many people hoping to find the one item that they never knew that they needed.
Run.
For some, it's a calling.
So when you open that paper, just make sure.
An unquenchable thirst.
This is the Gaston Pickers. We've been doing it for a long time.
A search for treasure, lost and buried, forgotten by many, and remembered by few.
You can come find it here. Yes, ma'am. That's exactly right.
In a place where the rows wind and the objects tower, it's possible that the treasure so many seek is right here at Gaston Pickers.
If you spun me around and put a blindfold on me, I could send you back to the front or wherever you needed to go.
Charles Dockery is the man with the map.
It's like a disease. I mean, it's fun to go out on that hunt to find something. You know what I mean? That's different.
His love for lost objects started when he was just a few years old, heading out on adventures with his dad.
There's a wicker Harley he has. He found in an old antique store.
And later, it became something he did with his brother.
Now this in here, we call this the clock room. This is probably one of the oldest rooms in here.
The family turning their passion into a business.
We appreciate y'all coming back in.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we really do, y'all.
That thousands of people visit each month.
It don't have the 704 on it. It just has the phone number. So they are older signs.
But like all journeys, the unexpected happens.
And there's a lot of memories in here. Trust me, I miss him every day. But yeah, it's a lot of memories. He was very talented.
His dad and his brother aren't here anymore. The two passed away, and Charles is now on a solo journey.
There's a lot of stuff he taught me over the years that I still try to put in if I need to. And I always say, Sean, thank you very much. That was his name, Sean.
And while his quest continues, the real value is in the company he has along the way. So Charles still has some family members who help him run Gaston Pickers, but he says he's really passionate about the history. So when he gets an item, he wants to know, where was it? Where was it made? Who owned it? He just wants to know their story.
Yeah, I tell you, Maureen, it's just wonderful seeing all the stories that come out like this, especially in a place like Gastonia where antiques are big with the older generation. A lot of people are collecting. I know I used to go with my mom to a lot of antique shops, collect bottles and small cars. It's one of the charms about being here in Gastonia, but there's also a lot of charm about the development that's going on here. And I want to bring in here the economic director here for Gastonia, and that is KRISTY, who's going to tell us about all the wonderful things that are happening here for this manufacturing hub for what used to be a textile mill here in town that's kind of transforming itself right now. And you're in charge of a lot of that.
I am with a great team with the city of Gastonia. Thanks so much for being here. We have a lot of great things going on in Gastonia, everything from, of course, Crowder's Mountain State Park to our Gastonia Honey Hunters.
The Honey Hunters, which is the big baseball game that's going on tonight.
Game going on tonight. We have a winning record.
You do have a winning record, and you've got a winning track record right now for trying to revitalize this town. A lot of cities and towns have had to do that. In moving on from being an old mill town, tell us what the challenges and also some of the successes are right now. You got a big Lexus commercial that's going to happen tomorrow. You got a cigar bar that's going in.
We do. We have a great cigar bar. We really become a downtown location for foodies of the region coming to look at our restaurants and certainly take advantage of what we have to offer. Key to the success, thinking outside of the box, trying to reinvent ourselves. Our Fuse District is certainly a part of that, and our new downtown Center City Crossings apartments that are coming.
You know, when you look at some of the things that are happening, like I was talking about the new restaurants that are wonderful here. I've been to some of them. They're very, very upscale and nice, and some are here are great for the family restaurants. You got a whole big lineup that you can choose from what type of restaurants. But it also can be a challenge sometimes to bring in some new business. What's been some of the creative ways you've had to do that?
We have focused on people, bringing residential living to downtown Gastonia. We want people coming and living here, and with foot traffic is going to help boost our restaurants and then bring more foot traffic for pedestrians as well.
Yeah, a lot of money in Gastonia, and they're spending it right now.
They are spending right here. Yes.
And also it's part of the neighborhood feel too, to not make it such a big city, but also bring it like a neighborhood feel.
I agree. I think that's what you find with the walkability that downtown has to offer and the connectivity that we have to our existing neighborhoods.
All right, KRISTY, thank you so much
for
being here.